There is a depth where your body stops being a body, where the pressure alone would collapse your lungs into the space of a marble, and somewhere down there, far below where light dies, far below where most creatures can exist, something is alive. It is not fighting the pressure, it is built entirely from it. The Challenger Deep is 200 feet below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. That's 7 miles down. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The entire mountain would vanish here with a mile of ocean still above it. At that depth, the pressure is over 1,000 times what you feel standing on land. Your weight alone would crush you, your bones would compress, your organs would collapse inward. For decades, we believed nothing could live there. The pressure was too total, the cold too absolute, the darkness too complete. But in 2026, research teams recovered organisms from depths previously thought uninhabitable. Not bacteria, not microbes, visible creatures, animals with bodies that have never learned what lightness means. Feel this, right now in the dark with the lights off, notice the weight of your own ribs, the specific sensation of your chest rising and falling slowly enough that you notice the bones around your lungs. Notice how your breathing becomes audible when you stop performing for anyone. That sensation, that held, heavy, deliberate breath, is what the creature lives inside always, not for a moment, always. The pressure that would kill you in seconds is its home. One of the 2026 discoveries is a translucent amphipod, recovered from the Ural-Kamchatka Trench at a depth of 449 feet. Its body is almost entirely transparent. You can see through it, but it does not move like a ghost. It moves like something that has never known any other way to move. Slow, deliberate, without waste. The creature's exoskeleton is reinforced with a compound that does not exist in shallow water species. A molecular architecture built entirely for surviving in a place where the weight of water is not a threat but a fact. Most humans have never experienced true pressure. We have never been forced to become something other than what we naturally are. But this creature was born into it. Its cells do not resist pressure. They are built from pressure. Its body did not evolve to escape the abyss. It evolved to stop performing resistance to it. There is a specific moment when a species stops fighting its environment and becomes native to it. That moment is invisible, but it leaves a signature in the body. You can see it in how the creature moves, not panicked, not struggling, just present, just continuing. In 2026, we found at least 17 new species in trenches deeper than 32,000 feet. 17 different solutions to the same problem, how to be alive where the weight of the world is constant. Not 17 creatures escaping the abyss. 17 creatures for whom the abyss is not a trap, it is simply where they are. The Mariana Trench is the deepest place on Earth. It is so deep that if you were dropped there, you would reach the bottom before your scream reached the surface. The pressure at the bottom is equivalent to having 50 jumbo jets stacked on top of you. Yet in 2026, we recovered a creature there, a small fish, almost entirely colorless, with organs so perfectly adapted to that specific depth that bringing it to the surface kills it instantly. Not because the journey is traumatic, because the absence of pressure is lethal to it. The weight that would murder us is the only thing keeping it alive. This is the hidden truth. Endurance is not heroism. It is not survival against odds. It is not a battle. Endurance is what happens when a body stops believing it is supposed to be anywhere else, when it stops performing escape, when it becomes native to the pressure. We have spent centuries telling ourselves that survival means resistance, that to persist is to fight, but these creatures show us something else. They show us that the deepest form of adaptation is not struggle, it is surrender, perfect, complete surrender to a condition so total that resistance would be a waste of energy. They have become pressure, they have become depth, they have become the abyss, and they are not rare, they are not anomalies, they are a design pattern. A proof that being built for pressure is not exceptional, it is ordinary. In the darkness at 36,000 feet, there is no applause for persisting. There is no audience. There is only the slow, continuous movement of something alive inside conditions that should be impossible. Moving without fury, without desperation, without the need to be seen. Just moving, just continuing, just being. When you finish watching this, sit in the dark for 1 minute. Feel your ribs again. Feel your breath slowly, deliberately. That is what the creature is doing right now, miles below any light. Not suffering, not struggling, not waiting to be rescued. Just breathing, just persisting, just recognized at last by someone who finally understands what that looks like from the inside. The ocean is deeper than we thought, not in distance, in the kinds of life that depth can hold, in the kinds of beings that pressure can create, in the proof that being built for impossible conditions is not a tragedy. It is simply what some bodies are for, and they are alive, right now. In the darkness, continuing.